Welcome back, cornhole fans across the globe. We're here in Paris, France for the 2023 ACL Europe Open. We just saw a fantastic performance by Katarina Balac out of Croatia. Kata gets her first European championship and now gets to wear that title for the entire year as we roll into the off season here, our championship event here in Europe. I'm Trey Ryder now, joined by my third commentator of the day, Mr. Norton here, ACL Pro Dean Norton. Dean, you've been having some fun. You got a lot of people coming out here. We got a lot of people from your area coming in town.
Yes, it's been absolutely amazing being here. It's unreal experience. If anybody has the opportunity to experience this, they should absolutely take advantage of it.
Yeah, this is going to be another fun one here. We're making our way through. We just finished women's singles. That means next up we have senior singles final to be brought here. And so we obviously know one of these two players very, very well. But Dean, you seem to have some insight on Mr. Barry Tormolin, who will be taking on Frank Modlin.
Yes, he's from Washington. He's about 20 minutes away from my house. In fact, they have a big setup at their house, him and his wife, and we play a lot of cornhole there. He sets up a huge area for us to practice and play, so most of my practice is there, which is incredible. It's nice to have a place to go to whenever I need to actually throw some bags indoors. Really, the only practice area I have is outside at my house currently. So Barry has a place set up at his home where we can go throw inside, and it's incredible. He's come a long ways. He's made some huge strides this year, and hopefully it'll continue here. He's got a very, very tough matchup, and I'll say it. I'll call Frank Modlin a legend because he really is. So he's got a tough matchup here with the legend Frank Modlin.
Yeah, this is going to be it's fun, right? It's an opportunity for a lot of these players to gauge like how good they are and how they can compete with some of the best players in the world. And I believe, is that an early 2-0 lead? It is.
It is, yeah. You hit the airmail 10 on 8.
Barry saying, not so fast, Frank Modlin.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be a 21-0 win here. You're going to have to earn this one, Frank.
I told him, make sure you just don't get beat 21-0 by the legend Frank Modlin.
Well, mission accomplished there.
Yeah, he got it done in the first round, so.
Frank doing some board adjustment here in between the rounds.
Doing some work there. Barry, you can tell, is a little bit nervous right now playing Frank. It's a different ball game playing a guy like Frank Modlin.
And he does well, putting that first bag in front. Is this another cornhole scenario thrower? Look at this. We've had a cornhole scenario pretty much just every single game we've had except that women's singles final.
That's a great bag right there, sneaking around. Oh, that one kicked a little bit on Frank.
So is this your first European event?
It is.
Very
cool. It is my first. Super excited to be here. It was an incredible experience. The travel and everything was awesome.
So how was so who you playing doubles with in the open doubles?
I'm playing with Sean Farrell.
Every single game we've had.
Great dude.
Singles final.
Super excited to throw bags back to him. He's just a really nice guy. I enjoy every minute of being around Sean.
Yeah, Sean gonna be a pro this season.
Yes.
So he was a PDC player this past year. He'll be a pro this year, and I know he's excited for that. It's gonna be a fun and exciting time to see Sean.
Super excited for him. He's deserved it. He's earned it. I'm excited to see what he can do. It's a heck of a journey becoming a pro, to be honest with you. A lot of people think it's very easy to throw that bag in the hole every time.
Right.
It is every bit of far from that.
No.
So it's very difficult. I've been very fortunate and lucky to have qualified for my third year coming up, and I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity I have.
Yeah, absolutely. So Have you publicly disclosed who you're playing with next year, or are we waiting on that?
I haven't yet.
Okay. No pressure. I'm not putting you on the spot.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I have not yet. I do have a partner. We have not actually gotten it out there yet. So
very cool.
We're gonna keep it quiet for right this second. But let's just say I'm very, very excited. He's a very high level player. And he's just going to be incredible to throw bags back to. So very excited.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So excited for that. Do we have an announcement date?
We don't have a date yet. Probably sometime when I get back from Paris. He's not here this weekend. So
okay, yeah, you're trying to give us some, trying to just pull some insider info.
It's
a little
info.
I got
but
you.
Yeah, we'll probably wait till I get back from Paris, and then we'll make it official. And I'm super excited. I cannot wait to get this season underway.
Yep, very cool, very cool. So it's still 2-2 here, early in this one.
Yeah, and they're right around the hole here. They're throwing bags up front, and Frank's got a decision to make here. What he wants to do.
Yeah, Frank Maudlin would be shocked if he doesn't go airmail here. He is going airmail, and he knocks. Looks like knocked 2 in.
Yep. It should be what 3 on 8 right now, currently.
Yep. Big bag opportunity.
What do you think, Trey?
I like
an
airmail here.
It, yeah,
I think you got to shoot it. Opportunity
to
drag.
Yep. Great bag. Only gives up 2.
Yeah, he knocks 1 in, comes up a little bit short, but limits the damage just to 2. Frank Maudlin will take his first lead of the game, now up 4-2.
That could have went 1,000 different ways that were worse than that. So,
hey, you'll take it. I mean, it was looking to be a big round for Frank Maudlin. To walk out of there just giving up 2 is a win. That's the one thing in the mentality that a lot of people gotta have when you play against a great player. If you play against a great player with Frank Maudlin, you have to understand that they're gonna get theirs.
Absolutely,
right.
Yes.
You're not going to go into a big game against one of the best players in the world and just expect to score every single round. And so because of that, you have to be very mentally tough, and you can't get discouraged by giving up points.
Absolutely.
You can't, because if you do, you're just setting yourself up to be in big trouble.
It's going to be worse. You're going to put more pressure on yourself. And you can't go into a game against Frank Maudlin, a Trey Birchfield, a Tony Smith, a Hunter Thorne, any of those guys, top-level pros, and think that you're going to blank them, because you will not. It will not happen. There are going to be rounds where you give up 2, and you're going to be absolutely excited about only giving up that 2 points.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to be okay and mentally tough that if you throw 8 in a row and you don't score any points, you got to view that as a win.
Absolutely.
It has to be a positive outlook that, hey, I just kept Frank Maudlin. He threw 8 in a row. I kept him from scoring. That's got to be the mentality that you have.
That's a win. That's a win. There are going to be games where you are thankful you only gave up 2 points instead of a 4 or a 3, or that could be the difference in the game. So.
Meanwhile, my wife has brought over chocolates to the.
I see that.
What she's doing in Paris, she's just finding out every different variation of chocolate that she can eat while she's here.
I mean, in her defense, it sounds amazing. It does. I'll be honest.
And on my side, I'm doing every variation of bread possible.
Bread.
So every variation of bread that I can eat here. Every food group covered. We got chocolate and bread. We're good to go.
They do have some pretty incredible food.
Chocolate, cheese, and bread. All you really need when you're in Paris,
right?
You're
good. Yeah, you're set.
Yep. I was joking that I have a croissant counter. I'm up to 8.
You do? 8?
8 croissants.
Oh, you've been here a couple days longer than I have.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I had 3 this morning, though.
Hey, well, you know what? We're not judging you.
Yes,
I'm not.
If you are judging me, then you know what?
Yeah,
you can. There's the door.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm not judging you at all.
We Uber Eats from this local bakery. No idea if it's a good one or not. We're just see it, whatever. So they had a whole pastries list, and we're like, croissant. chocolate croissant, praline croissant. Like just like
getting
adding
everything.
all these different ones to this long
Well,
list.
you
of
have to try them all. You're
we got
here.
we legitimately got like 6 things, and it was like $12, 12 euros. I was like, we were stuffing our faces with different variations. I got a baguette just to get a baguette.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was.
That'd be $45 at home in Washington.
It
like
would.
I'm telling you, it would be bad.
It would. And then Paris is like somewhat expensive with some things, but if like all you're looking for is bread, they're like, here you go. We'll do, a couple pennies. Throw you
Dang
some
near
bread.
free at that point.
I know, incredible.
Oh, Frank goes up. Oh, just kicked off a little bit there. Went off
you
the
like
back.
push or airmail here for Barry.
To be honest with you, I think I go airmail.
He almost
got it.
Now you know what it feels like to be a commentator. You're like, oh, this is what I would do. And then they do the thing that you didn't say and they make it look better, and then you look like an idiot. Yeah, that's me all the time.
That's okay. I'm okay with it. To be honest, right there, the risk wasn't worth the reward as far as push goes because you could drag his bag, Frank's bag, very easily
Correct.
there. So I would have tried to go clean, obviously, but he obviously made a good decision. He got one bag in, limited the damage a little bit.
Yeah, he's still in this game. I mean,
he actually scored one there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's still a close one here. Frank Maudlin.
Frank's just Frank. He just, he just does Frank things. It's pretty awesome watching him throw, and he knows now that he does not need to step out to get that bag. There's a lot of bags to be thrown here. Barry's pretty down the middle right this second. That's just got to go in here. Oh, just
so does
kicks
Barry
off
travel to do a lot of opens, or is this just one of those things where he's mostly a local guy, but the opportunity to go to Paris he couldn't pass up?
Yeah, so they do go to quite a few opens, regular opens. They went to Kansas and Arizona, New Mexico. I think they went to 5 or 6, somewhere in there. So he has the experience, and I mean, he throws with me and Ruben Medina, who was another pro out of Washington this past year. He throws with us quite a bit, and he's really stepped up his game, and he just loves to play. Like that's his thing. He just loves to play, and obviously coming to Paris is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for some of us. So they were going to be here for that, him and his wife.
Yeah, that's what's great is that it's kind of a 2-for-1, right?
Absolutely.
It's an excuse to go to Paris,
right? I had to sell it pretty hard to the wife, so I understand. I was looking at tickets by myself, just me coming here for 3 or 4 days tops, and then I was going to go home. And my wife's like, yeah, I'm going to Paris if you're going to Paris. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, she made it very, very clear. So I made the educated best decision I could, and my wife is here with me, which very thankful for. I'm glad she was able to experience this with me. This doesn't happen for every single person every year.
There's a Disney here.
Yes. Is here.
So I like what you said to me earlier. You said $1,600 for a flight is a lot cheaper than $1,100 in child support for every month if I didn't take my wife.
That's exactly what I said too. You are not joking there. We have 2 little girls, 8 and 6, and I'm telling you, I did quick math, and $1,600 for one flight is cheaper than $1,300 a month.
Yes.
So guess what? You're coming with me.
Are the little girls here as well?
No, they are not
stay home.
here.
Gotcha.
They're at home. I hope to bring them the next international tournament I can get to. I would love to have the girls experience that. Not every kid that age gets to experience something like that. So I would love for them to be able to experience that with us, my wife and I. That would be amazing.
Yeah, 100%. And as we look at this, Frank Maudlin.
He kind of jumped out front there pretty.
Yep, big lead now, 16-5. Maudlin 5 points away. He's your senior singles world champion. He won that at the World Championships just under a month ago.
Yeah, wow.
We're now into September, which is crazy to think about, but he is your senior singles world champion, looking to add a international championship title to that senior singles list in his first year of eligibility as a senior.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
He just does what he does all the time. It doesn't matter what division it's in. He puts a lot of bags in the hole and puts pressure on a lot of people. Barry goes in there with the 4th bag to limit the damage to only 2. So I'm going to continue at least another round. Hopefully Barry can get back on track here and start throwing bags in the hole.
Frank Maudlin up 18-5. 3 more points to go.
Frank kind of got in a little rhythm here, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And I think it was because in the early part of this game, there was a lot of bags in and around the front of the hole, and he wasn't as crisp on some airmails or some cleanup shots that sometimes he normally is. And this second half of the game has just been slide every bag in, try to make as many as possible, and it's worked so far. So I think that's kind of why how he'll try to finish this game. That's another 4-bagger. Can't be off the board. Oh gosh, and it is off the board. That's going to be 3 points. And Frank Maudlin, your senior singles world champion, and now your Paris Open European Championship winner. He adds to his long list of accolades he's gotten in the senior division so far this season, and add a European Championship to that. Wow, what a tournament!
Unreal.
I mean, he just keeps doing Frank Maudlin stuff.
Incredible.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of our coverage of women's and senior singles. We are going to take a little bit of a break later this afternoon, or I guess I don't even know what time zone you guys are in right now. We're getting in the afternoon. A little bit later this afternoon, we'll come back. We'll do a little bit of the rounders action for the World Cup, and then wrap things up with our championship broadcast of our Pro Invitational. That's 6 p.m. local time here in Paris, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you guys want to tune in right back here on ACL Cornhole TV. For my many partners in crime, I had Jimmy Humans, Chris Tortola, and now Dean Norton. This has been Trey Ryder saying so long, and we will see you later tonight for some Pro Invitational action.